Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Movie Reviews by South of Normal with your host, me, Michael Sawran. Today's episode, we're going to feature on the new Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg pick, Uncharted. In theaters now. If you like what I'm laying down here, give me a like, follow me along for more great content. This will be a quicker take. If a long form one is needed, you gotta be subscribed so you know when that drops. Otherwise, you might miss out. To Uncharted, here we go! Uncharted, the synopsis. Street smart Nathan Drake is recruited by veteran Victor Sullivan to recover a fortune amassed by Ferdinand Magellan that was lost over 500 years ago by the House of Moncada, I don't know. That's what I got online. However, and like I said, it stars Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, Antonio Banderas, Sophia Ali, and Tati Gabrielle. Uncharted will hook you right away with this opening sequence of Tom Holland passed out, dangling from the back of a plane by a cargo net, hurtling towards Earth. And then it'll lose you immediately. It jumps back in time 15 years ago to set up the MacGuffin of the brother relationship. It's the driving force that's going to make Tom Holland's character agree to whatever the adventure is. Sets that up, lets you know what they're about. But that's it. The brother is a MacGuffin. You don't really need to know anything more about the brother. The movie starts off... The movie is just this big... amalgamation combination thing of you got some Indiana Jones, some Spider-Man with 2 shots of cocktail, all in this Goonies vibe film. Only Goonies is tenfold better. Ooh, stakes that they set forth in this movie. While they seem high and they seem dangerous, it's just they're not good enough. You don't really care what the stakes in this movie are. I mean, they're, like I said, they're sky high within the supposed story this movie has. So high that they're literally thousands of feet above the world stakes. And you just are just like, meh. Because like every obstacle that they put in front of the main characters to get over just feels like it's a styrofoam speed bump. Not... Just hit it and keep going. You're through it. There's no real skill, like, oh my god, they're not going to get out of this one feeling. It's mired with uninspired performances across the board. Holland, Wahlberg, everyone is just like, I'm doing this because it's going to lead to something else, or I'm obligated to. I don't know what the reasoning was. It even goes so far as you're waiting for Wahlberg to do the say hi to your mother for me line, because he's just like, he's playing Mark Wahlberg as this adventurer sleuth, but he's from Boston and the movie starts out in Boston, so that's where he fits in. Any of the comedic takes, any of the jokes they try don't land. You're just left like, that was supposed to be funny? Am I supposed to laugh? Even the slapstick humor is just like, okay, I'm watching this because it's just like everything felt predictable. Everything felt like when it happened, you're like, that makes sense. Makes sense, yeah, huh? I saw kind of where the story dictated it was going to go. It went. There's one real twist I didn't see coming. I was just like, oh boy, that guy got killed. But they ruined it with the lack of blood. How the guy gets killed and the lack of blood in the scene, it's just like, is he dead? Is he coming back? Confirm the kill, people. Confirm the kill. Overall, the movie is hollow and lacking. It's just, there's not much there. You got 10% story, 90% action sequence. Each action sequence is the same, though. It's just the same feel to everything, just ratcheted up a notch. It's just like, okay, we did this action sequence here. We're going to do it again here. We're going to do it again here. It's just... And the story it does have is just meh. And I don't know how it's based. Like the namesake game that this is based on it's a hugely popular, hugely lauded as great. I'm hoping that they took too much poetic license and didn't follow the game, because if this is what the game storyline's like how? Like none of the there's nothing that enhances the characters, like the feel for the character. There's nothing that makes you draw in and just like, oh, I hurt for you. I'm rooting for you to win. You're just like, yep. Don't really, kind of just getting through on the action sequences now. Because you will, the movie's entertaining, I'll give it that. Like, it kept my attention longer than most. About 15 minutes before I stopped my timer and checked out a little bit and needed to re-get into it. But it was so hollow. Just hollow. One thing I felt they did nicely was they didn't just lay a bunch of pipe through dialogue. The characters just telling how I feel, where I'm from, this is why I am my way, this is my family story. Like, I was never confused either, like, why is he doing that? What's going on here? So I'd say that was nice to not be like, stop telling me why you're doing these things. But the characters, there just isn't enough meat on the bone to satiate your appetite. There's just, you can't, I feel like they had nothing to hang their hat on and be like, that was a good day of work for me at this shoot. We're getting paid, the movie's probably going to make decent money. On to the next, is how it felt. Uncharted, in theaters now. Check it out. See if you agree with my take. Let me know if you do or don't. Drop some comments in. Hit me a like. Hit the subscribe button. More great content over on the channel, so you gotta subscribe to find it. You guys are awesome. I'm Mike for South of Normal. This has been Uncharted, the quick take. Check you later, guys. Till next time.